I got so much going on right now, it feels like, but I'm about to go on a trip to visit my friends for 3 months. And like, how much yarn do you bring for that? I don't know, but I'm bringing 3 big stuffed bags worth. I can show you. Hold on. I'm bringing like 3 of these, maybe 2.5, and then I'll put my stuffed animals in the other half. And I'm leaving in 2 days, so I gotta do my laundry. Like, I'm a little stressed, but once I get there, everything will be fine. Plus, I got a whole blanket to make that I'm gonna order there, like a blanket kit, if I run out, or I can just order it when I get back home. Because I finished my Janie Crow fruit garden blanket. So pretty, but like, that's more like a wall piece than like a blanket you will be using. So I want to make, it's on Hirschner's. It's this like green plaid blanket, and it will go with my green and brown aesthetic or whatever. But yeah, but the reason I'm making this video is because I wanted to film a Frogger finish with some things I want to frog or finish. But I know what I want to frog, and I want to frog it right now because I want to make a hat by Passionate Kelsey. Her video hasn't come out yet, but she kind of said what you can do to make the hat. So I kind of did my own thing, because I will probably have to do my own thing anyways because my tension is weird. I want to make one of those hats. Oh, I can talk about what projects I'm planning to bring, but I want to show you this first, which is the most ancient project unfinished that I have, I think. It's so old. It's from 2014 or 15. This thing's a decade old. And guess what it is? It's a basket I never finished. Yes, so it's a crochet around a rope basket. And listen, I bought 3 or 4 skeins to make this. And this could be fine as like a more of a tray of a basket. I realized I made it too big. And this was back when Lily Sugar and Cream was scented too. And this thing was stank, and I was sick of working with it. So it sure don't smell no more. And it's sitting in this bag for all of eternity. Definitely frogging this. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm frogging this. I'm frogging this. I will make another basket with this. Plus, you can kind of see the red through it, and the red and the blue. So I'll make like red with this or something, or a scrap basket with this rope. But, and it's lumpy, and it was always lumpy. But the technique's there. The technique is there. I think the little spiral's cute. But yeah, so watch me frog this in a minute. I still want to keep chatting right now, but I'm gonna frog it in a minute, show you on a time lapse. What else is actually in here? Oh my god, I forgot about this. Okay, this is my actual oldest project. It was gonna be a shawl for my friend's mom, and I also ran out of yarn. But this is cute, like a little mini shawl. I don't even want to frog this. This is very nostalgic for me right now. Like, I wanted to make it really big too, but I ran out of yarn. I don't even know if I can frog this yarn. So it's that like facets, or what do they call it now? Or is facets a new name for it? Unforgettable red heart, where it's just like one little roving, and it just tangles so bad if you try to unravel it, and it loses its shine, and it's just crusty. So I knew this was in here. I doubt this is froggable, so I don't really know what to do with it. But it's a Tunisian crochet made with, and these are all like, this has to be from like 2013. And the shawl, it's I actually have more of this yarn still. It's the thick and quick Lion brand, maybe. It's so hard to remember, but it's got like different colors in it, and I always thought it was so pretty and fluffy and nice. But, and I always tried to make a blanket with it. I thought I was going to make a bunch of squares, kept abandoning it, kept pulling out like a granny stitch I made. I finally made a square like this big that I still have. I had this teal, a brown, and a green. and those were my favorite colors for a bedspread I saw in a magazine when I was like 8. This is a deep cut for me, but like when I was 8, I saw this bedspread in the magazine. I really, really wanted it, but I never got it. And I thought about it for the rest of my life, and I actually found it one on the internet. How did I find it? I don't know. I'm a super sleuth. Where did the screenshot go? No idea. Do you think I managed files? It was beautiful. I don't know, like I'm such a teal and brown, blue and brown person, and I keep saying nah, not really, but then I come back to it in different ways, like in different tones of the color. And I think just greens and blues and browns and greens and browns need to be together, and it just makes me happy in a certain way, especially for fabrics. But anyways, this was me when I had first learned to crochet, trying to recreate that blanket, but fluffy. So what else is in this bag? Okay, so I have this like fancy yarn. I'm not a fancy yarn person. It has wool in it and it's stinky. It smells from sitting in this bag. You know that wool has not been washed thoroughly because it's so fancy. It's got the, what's that wool stuff called? The oils on it from the sheep. But anyways, I put them in these little socks I got. It is so pretty. And I think I was making like some type of shawl or something with it for either my aunt or myself. I don't remember at this point because this is so old. I think I was seeing if the smell would help me remember. What'd I tell you? Browns and greens. Browns and greens. Yeah, look at this. Oh my god, is this knitted? It's knitted. When did I knit? When did I knit? I even saved it with the string. A knit shawl? Bro, that's crazy. That's wild to me. Knitting a wool shawl. I guess I had a bougie moment. You see all them crazy stitches? I have no recollection of this. Like, I had no idea this was knit in here. That's gonna be Frog Baby. Because I have no idea. No earthly. I don't even know what yarn it is. Because usually I can at least remember that. I have no earthly idea. The only other thing is porn. Tons of porn. But I was trying to make, because it's so ugly, it's going to be frog. But I will keep the plarn and make something fun with it. Probably just a bag. But I was trying to make this, like, mat out of it for, like, the homeless. But I'm like, who wants that? Just get a yoga mat for somebody. Like, spend all that energy doing anything else. Like, who want, because it would get dirty. Like, because I saw a video for it and I was like, oh, that's a cool idea. But then I was like, wait, like, I make like a long strip about that tall and like long, and I was like, this gonna get a bunch of dirt all up in it. This is crochet. Like, what am I thinking? So I don't know what them ladies were thinking, but they had good intentions. But no, I feel like plarn is best for like just making a tote bag or something. So for my trip, some of my projects I'm bringing, I keep like overpacking because I'm an overpacker. One thing I'm gonna do is overpack. I have a few, this one's the ones with like more explicit projects in mind. Like, I'm gonna make the African flower. I used to want to make a hippo and now I can't decide if I want to make the hippo or the tarantula based off the colors I got. Because, like, do I want a dainty tarantula with, like, this blue, it's, like, country blue in it? Or do I want to just go full-blown hippo? Because I had always had that hippo on my to-do list, but at some point, like, since I started crocheting, and I still haven't made it, but at some point, I saw the tarantula and I was like, oh, I gotta make that. Like, that's even more obvious to put on the to-do list. the hippo's been there for so long, and I looked at it again, and it's so cute. So, I don't know. So, I'm bringing the yarn I bought for that, specifically. So, I think it's a great time to do it on my trip. I'm gonna make a Death's Head Hawk Moth shawl for my bestie I'm staying with. And I also have to bring some yarn to make another, like, fanny pack for my other bestie. Bernat blanket to make bees. Like the sitting bee pattern. That's what I want to make with that. Or maybe a bee lovey. Depends. But at first I was like, let me do bring all my projects I could have yarn for that aren't plushies, so I don't have to bring the eyes. But I decided I want to bring the eyes anyway, so I didn't even need to make that decision. But whatever. What else is in here? These Premier Fruits sweet rolls or whatever. I have some yarn for bandanas because I'm obsessed with making bandanas. I have a sock yarn, Premier Fruits, because I made a pair for my sister in the watermelon, and I have the strawberry one here to make. Lily Sugar and Cream and whatever, all those 4-weight cottons for bags and bucket hats. I got this on clearance. Lion Brand Flicka. I'm going to try to make a shirt, but I have no idea how much I need. Or I want to make that octagon shirt so bad because it looks awesome. I was gonna maybe try to use this yarn I have of Mystical Origins with that, but I'm scared it has wool in it and will shrink. Because I ain't about to hand wash a big ass shirt. So that's what's in one bag that I'm gonna bring. I already forgot what I put in one of the other bags, but I also have a cross stitch angel pattern I'm gonna bring, which should take up plenty of time. Cross stitch takes so freaking long. I've never actually completed a large cross stitch project, just like tiny ones. I had a bookmark of this by this artist, of this cute little angel, and I found the cross stitch kit and it's printed too, which is great, and I just had to make it. But I had a bookmark of this little girl, and it's just so cute. There's also like lots of details of like flowers that you embroider on top. This should be a nice challenge. My favorite thing to do with a new craft I haven't done a lot of is find the most challenging project I'm passionate about and then just make myself do it. Like, I got into crochet, and then like my third project or something was that big Charizard you can make by, I think it's Mia Handcrafter. Anyway, I ordered this on Need a Needle Stitchery. They're Etsy, because this is like all vintage and such. Another project I'm bringing is this needlepoint kit, which I got fooled because I bought it on Amazon with a gift card, and I'll insert a picture of what the picture on Amazon looked like, and I much prefer that. It's like garish, and I'm sorry if you don't think it's garish, but to me and my sensitive, delicate sensitivities, it's a little garish, but in a way that I like. Like, it's like super enjoyable to look at. Would I want anything to ever look like that? No, but like, I like it, so I got it. Like, it really called to me. But this is what it actually looks like. The colors are very different than that first picture on Amazon. And guess what? The colors are even different than that. These don't even match. I found out. Like, there's not even a medium purple or a teal. Like, this is the teal, and it's like a light blue. But then if you look at on here, that's like definitely a teal color, like a medium teal. It's ridiculous. But so I picked out all the colors I want it to be, and I've been putting it off. I finally did it, so I've got that done before my trip, and I just picked out like 4-weight yarn. I can pull it apart to make it 3-weight, because this is like 3-weight yarn. But yeah, I'm bringing this too because I actually need some of these colors. like the pale orange. I don't have that color. So yeah, this is like annoying, but I still like the pattern and it's printed and everything. So that's the kit I'm bringing. I don't think I'll finish those if I use all my yarn. I primarily crochet, y'all. I'm not needlepoint girl. And then I just have some random stuff I've been making recently that I want to finish, like Shreks with hooks and healers, Shrek pattern, but I gave it legs, and then some clowns I haven't finished that I just have like the stuff right here beside me. But then I was thinking, like, instead of pausing my Etsy, I could actually spend the time I'm there uploading stuff and try to get extra money, because my friends are poor and so am I. Like, money would be nice. So now I'm thinking, like, what do I bring? If I do bring, so I can't bring all my finished projects, but I can bring some. So I know I'm at least going to bring the ones I've been working on recently, trying to get felt on all of them. The felt faces glued on is my gummy bears, Cheeto puffs, cheese puffs, gummy worms, and rainbows, and they all kind of match each other. I think they're all really cute, and that's probably the thing I think most that I have right now is like the most sellable. Look how freaking cute. Look at him, and he can walk. And he's so happy. He's so happy. But I made so many of these because I had a bunch of this 5.5 to 6 weight yarn. I like saying yarn has a 0.5 to it because there's some 5 weights that are not this thick, but this is still a 5 sometimes. My gummy bears, some of them have noses, like a little black nose. Cause, oh, I dropped him, but he dropped on the bed. He's so gummy. I feel like with the nose, they give less gummy bear, but I asked all my friends and my sister, and everyone had a different opinion, so. How cute. And let's show you a gummy worm. This one is not one you would find in a classic gummy worm, but I do have some of those, like in a gummy worm pack. I would call this one like tropical though. Maybe pineapple and blue raspberry. But they're so cute. They're worms, but you make them kiss, you know, and they come with a natural bend in them. I don't think a lot of patterns do that. And these are my own patterns. The rainbow was hard to make. Like, that's an interesting shape because it's like you got to make a oval long this way to make the curve, and then increase it so it's flat at the bottom but goes up. So that was a fun challenge. I started making the gummy bears 2 years ago, and I had to recrochet every single one because I used too big of a hook. I don't use that big of a hook anymore, and the stuffing got like degraded and it got too squishy, so I had to like undo them anyways. So I just recrocheted all of them. And this is my handsome little Cheeto. Cheese puff. I can't call him a Cheeto. He's a cheese puff. Don't look at me, look at the cheese puff, dog. He's so cute. Like, don't you want that on a keychain on your bag? Like a little cheese puff friend. And he's so happy and eager. But this is how many I have. Now, this isn't all full of those, but this is about the size if I had finished all of them and put them in on one bag, because they're about half done with the felt. But there's some other random stuff in here, like some snakes, some ducks, some trolls, with a raccoon from Complicated Knots. So cute. It's all one piece, no sew, baby. Her knots be so complicated. While I'm here, I'll show you one of these guys with the nose. Like, he's so cute. But I think the other one is more gummy in my opinion. I've got a sad hamster with the burnout blanket yarn. She's got her little bow. Would you love me if I was a sad hamster? I've got some of my clowns in here, my like curly Q clowns, and I'm gonna bring those to finish. So yeah, if you want to support me, head over to my Etsy shop, Button Bugs. I got some little hot dog friends. He's just a little weenie. They're so cute. Like, these are one of my favorite things ever. A little squiddy. So yeah, I'm just gonna bring all these, like a nice little fish. And it's my own pattern. I made the netting to look like scales a bit. This one of a kind snail. It's very ruffly and cute. Yeah, this is all the stuff I made in the past few months. Oh, it's heavy. But then, like I said, these are the ones of the gummy series and the rainbows that I haven't put the eyes on yet. So it's a good bit. Because I keep feeling like, what have I been working on? It's that. It's just the same thing. So I can't like conceptualize that it's a lot of one thing. Versus I usually make unique things. And I can think, oh, I made this, I made that, I made another thing. I made this one, I made that one, I made a dog, a squid, a this, a that, a whale. And that feels like more than 50 plushies of the same few things. But anyway, so that's what I've been working on. I'm going to show you my time lapse now, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, I'm editing this video like a month later, but I want to show you what I made with the yarn I unraveled. I made a market bag with a green handle. I have no idea what the frame of the video is. I really need to get that thing you put on the back of your phone so you can see. But yeah, it's really pretty. It's very spring. And then I made 3 kelp bucket hats. So this one has the one with 2 pinks and then the trim. And then I have this one, pink and green. They're all pink and green. No, yes, they're all pink and green. Okay. And then I have this one with the pink and white.